Quick shout out to my Patreons who keep this channel going. You can join my Patreon down in the description below. What's up, guys? So welcome back to the channel. Today we're reacting to the 18th episode of Log Horizon Season 2. This one's titled When the Concert Ends. I'm going to assume this is going to be one of the our concerts with Itsu and Tori. Tori? Why did I say that? Toya. There we go. My name recollection is terrible right now. I'm assuming that's going to be the concerts that they're talking about. Maybe we're coming towards the end of... Maybe it's our last concert. I don't know. I guess we'll see what ends up going there. But we've got some things in motion. So Nura has left the planet-widening train and is now taking on the form of Dariella again, and has met up with our junior party that is making our way to the mountains, to was it the Redstone Mountains? I forget what the name of the place is, but where we're going to get the materials for our bag of holding, essentially. And so we've got Roy 2, who is on a journey to change her vampire subclass, and also Dariella there with them as we encounter the Odyssey Knights, who seem to be not doing so hot because they have this mobile cathedral that they're carrying around with them, which offers instant revivification where they are at, which is a big deal because normally when you die, you revive back at the cathedral of your most recent major city. So for our kids here, if they were to die, they would revive back in Akiba because that's the last major city they've been to. But with the Odyssey Knights, they will respawn right at that cathedral. But as I mentioned last time, when you die, you lose a part of yourself, essentially. And if you constantly just have this revivification available to you at all times, and you don't know of this feature of reviving, which I don't think is common knowledge just yet still, yeah, that can have a major impact on your attitude towards death. You're just like, oh, I'll just respawn. And that might lead into what we are seeing with the Odyssey Knights. We only saw one of them without a mask, and he didn't look great. Everyone else had masks on, so we couldn't really tell what was going on in their mind. But the one that didn't have a mask on, I don't know if zombie-esque would necessarily be the right way, but definitely didn't seem normal. Let's just put it that way. And then Roy 2 is interesting as well, because I'm not quite sure what she's meant to be, necessarily. Like, the obvious comparisons with Shiroe are there. I mean, Roe, Shiroe. 2, she's the second one. She mentioned the moon a fair bit, which makes me think of the time when Shiroe was up on the moon and he cut his hair, right? And gave that on the moon, as well as like his memories and stuff in that kind of weird scene in the first half of the season. I'm wondering if that has any link to it, because we saw in the OP as well that she comes up out of the snow. The moon is very much overbearing on it. It's like they're linking that quite heavily, so I'm going to assume there's something to do with that. I don't know what she is, essentially. I mean, if she sticks... Well, she's not going to stick around. She's going to leave us as we head off on our journey, and then she's accompanying us on our leg of the journey, and then she's going to continue on to her next stop. So there's not really much of a way that Shiroe and her can meet, unfortunately, unless they do meet in the future somehow, or Shiroe has to suddenly get to our party's location for whatever reason. I guess we'll see. But we also have the roundtable discussing the inequality that's currently going on in the city, which unfortunately is always going to happen. Like, it's very hard to create a system with zero inequality, just because of the way hierarchies work, right? So it's something that does need attention given to, don't get me wrong, but you have to be careful as to how you do that system. That's just the way to put it. And Shirei even points out, it's like, hey, we can't just make decisions here without going to the citizens as well. Like we are a democracy essentially. We can't just do things and hope that it will work for the citizens' favor. Like no, we got to ask the citizens how this would go. So yeah, there's some politics stuff going on. There's some ominous stuff going on. The train of Blunt Violin is still on its way somewhere. We don't quite know where. I'm still assuming it's on its way to Akiba. The fact that she went out on a stroll and immediately met up with our kids implies that they're definitely heading towards Akiba. So that's probably going to be a problem towards the end of the season. That feels like a season finale type thing that we're going to have to confront. But I guess we'll see. So, let's get into this week's episode, or first of this week's episodes. As per usual, these are time-based format access on YouTube. If you want to see the full picture and pitch, you can go to my Patreon down description below. £4 a month gets you access to all Patreon and Patreon access I do on the channel, which is everything from my seasonal lineup, as well as Patreon request shows such as Local Horizon here, but we also have World Trigger and Symphogear as well. Yeah, here on YouTube though, we have 2 time-based. So bottom left of the screen, you'll see a time for the episode. I count down for each one play. Then I'll play the episode, I say episode, and we should be in sync. Watch this one on Crunchyroll, since they're the ones who license the series, of course, and that's where I can legally view this here in the UK. It's interesting that I go Funimation Season 1, Crunchyroll Season 2, then back to Funimation for Season 3. Maybe that will change now that the Funimation-Crunchyroll merge is happening. I don't quite know what that's going to mean necessarily for both the services yet. I guess we'll see in the future. Considering Crunchyroll just put a lot of effort into building their new beta site, I don't think they'll want to give that up too quickly, so maybe it'll be a case of sharing libraries between the 2 platforms, I don't know. I guess we'll see what the future holds for them. But no logos or anything to start with, we're just straight into the episode. You can use a screen flash on my face, the mic, or this part of my headset to tell when the scenes are transitioning. That shall be synced up as well. So, with all that said, let's get into the first of this week's episode, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. Yep, she's missing. What's going on here? Operation Red Knight, okay. Well, is she? I was expecting the tree to, like, smash or break in half. Okay. Still love this OP. Oh, we also have started to mention Krusty and the fact that he's still missing. I really love this OP. See, Nyanta was fighting there something, so we'll probably get into that soon here as well. Alright. Here we go. On our journey still. Arty Knights. Makes sense. Mm-hmm. See, here's the thing that I'm noticing now. Looking at the design of that and the design of that train scene, it looks very similar, don't you think? By the way, you got like the pipes and stuff like that kind of like make up it. I guess they are both from the same place, right? In Minami, so I guess it would be the same tech, right? Hmm. Right, so Mountain Stars, right? Okay. Hunter Wyvern, okay. Zephyr, okay. Mm-hmm. 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 uh, Toy is really interesting. Season 1 ZD again. Gotta love it. I do miss this song. Looks like it went very well. So she has like she has a very high bar of what she expects. Mm-hmm. Wow. Wow, okay. Because I wouldn't know what record deals and stuff. It's a very, very crowded space. Mm. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. It's a little different. Just such high expectations and. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, she really. Hmm. 42, we don't know. Huh? That was a weird shift. Huh? Oh. Interesting. Okay. Is that also shifting in this world? So it can't distinguish fish and flower? It's a bit of a weird one. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Interesting. Oh. Huh. And so Aventra's music is very unique. What happens if they try and make music? Huh. Yeah, it's something wholly unique in this world. Because it's a song they've never heard before. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Don't know what pro in this world necessarily would be. Hmm. Mm. Hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. That's their adventurer's influence. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. She's crying though. Hmm. Hand on the shoulder, at least. Hmm. I think there's a moment there. But it's a period of self-reflection for us to do, I think. Rotu is just like, ah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, most major civilizations sprung up near rivers. The Nile, obviously. Mesopotamia. Of course, London's based around the Thames. Although we pumped a lot of shit to the Thames. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. Are you practicing magic? Think about this is Zoo. She writing something? Lyrics? Coming up with a new song? Mm-hmm. Hmm. 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 Good. Why is she spinning? Interesting. No. Okay, just spoke to her. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Wow. Yanta? Hmm. Hmm. What's going on? Yanta, what's going on? Hmm. Aussie Knights again. The telepathy, okay. Interesting. Yeah. Is that a good idea? Yes. Hmm. Whoa, what's going on? The hell was that? Hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Holy shit. That's a lot of wyverns. Why are there so many wyverns? Whoa. Gonna go into battle. Why are there so many wyverns? That's a lot. Our group's not gonna take on this many wyverns. I mean, it's great that the loot we needed is coming towards us, so that's helpful. Between 40 and 50, huh? That's tough. Yeah. Right, yes, let's fight outside of the town. But where are they heading? Are they heading for the town? Like, are they specifically targeting the town? There's Yanta. Ha. Ha. What are you thinking here, Yanta? Why did you go silent? What are you planning here? It's been a while since he's had a little moment to himself. I guess this is where the fight comes in, from the OP. Hmm. Alright, skipping the previews again, because we do not want any spoilers. So we got a huge group of wyverns heading straight for us. Seems very ominous. Why? Why are there a huge group of wyverns just heading straight towards us now, of all times? Part of me wants to think it might be due to the Odyssey Knights, just because they're here at the same time. Or maybe the Odyssey Knights came here because they knew the wyverns were coming, I don't know. One or the other. They're either the reason the wyverns are coming, or they're here to deal with said wyverns. Nyanta's here, so we're going to at least have someone super capable here to at least defend. But still, that's a heck of a lot of wyverns. I don't think Nyanta... What's his name of his class? Is it Swashbuckler? Is that the actual name of it? Yes, Swashbuckler Chef. I don't know if he's necessarily got the area of effect attacks necessary for something like this. Like, he's great... I imagine he's a great DPS class. He's great one-on-one. Don't know if he necessarily has the AoE to take out this many wyverns at once, but I suppose he could, like, chain them together, right? That might work. But why is he gone radio silent in all this? Maybe he didn't want... Oh no, I know why he's gone radio silent. Because he's near the Odyssey Knights. He probably can't say anything. Although he's quite a ways away. That would be a very large influence of the moving cathedral if he's not able to speak then. I don't know. Seems a bit interesting. But yeah, the 42 songs are the only songs that the Landers have is kind of interesting. They just kind of accept that as facts. Has no one ever tried to, like, make a song beyond that? I guess they don't know where to start? I guess they just don't know where to start. But with bards in this world... I mean, all these different skills and abilities from the real world, essentially, now opened up the possibilities of the Landers, which is, again, a huge influence on the world. Interesting they brought in the auto-translate system. I didn't even think about language barrier in this world up until that point. They chose some interesting examples of words and stuff, like fish and flower paste being confused is like... That was a weird one, but sure, we'll go with it. But why the wyverns heading here now? Why are they heading here now? Is there someone behind it? Or something behind it? Because a huge swarm of wyverns like this, there's probably a boss wyvern of some sort. Maybe an actual dragon. I don't know. But... yeah. Yeah. At least the mats are coming towards us, and it means our journey towards the Redstone Mountains aren't necessarily needed anymore, because we will probably get all the materials we need from this group of wyverns that's heading our way, right? I think it was just the wyverns we were after, right? So, unless there was some other materials we needed whilst we were at the Redstone Mountains, that actually brings our journey to a more abrupt ending, I suppose. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on right now, and that's very, very exciting. So next episode is called The Red Knight. Wait, wasn't that the name of the plan in this? Hang on. Where was it? Was that the beginning of the episode? Yeah, Red Knight. Okay, so whatever Operation Red Knight is, I think it's going to occur now, because this episode is called The Red Knight. So are the wyverns part of this plan? I mean, Red Knight kind of implies, like, a bloody knight, right? Because reds and connotations with blood. Either way, if the wyverns are part of the plan or if they're not part of the plan, it looks like this Operation Red Knight is going to be shown in this next episode. So, I feel like we might be getting a bit of an action-packed episode next one. And I'm very much excited for that because we haven't had a full-on action episode in a little while here with the show, so I am excited to see where this ends up going. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed that one as per usual. Leave a like if you did, as well as your comments what you thought of the episode. Don't forget to hit subscribe. We'll be doing episode 19 straight after this one, as well as the rest of the summer 2021 lineup. You can find it on the channel. Thank you for watching. Till next time. See you guys later.